Uh-oh, is my signal already acting up? Hey, everybody. Happy hump day. I think it's hump day, is it? Hold on. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Hey, everybody. Decided to hop on here, chit chat with y'all for a minute. How's everybody's day going today? Hopefully my internet doesn't act up because I'm not hardwired in. I got tired of sitting at my desk, y'all. So I had to get on the Wi-Fi. But my Wi-Fi been acting crazy and not want to keep the signal for YouTube. So hopefully everything goes good. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Middle of the week. We almost at the end of the week. Yep. Hey everybody. Welcome in, y'all. I'm just on here talking about learning how to monetize with digital products, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, and then using AI to make it all easier, y'all. Just decided to do a live Q&A. I should have been going live on multiple platforms, y'all. But every time I say that, I'm like, no, I'm just get on YouTube every single time. But yes, it's kind of early for me, y'all. I usually don't be on live this early, but decided to go ahead and hop on here, y'all. I'm on here talking about the Phase 4 AI community again today. A lot of people been DMing me, sending me messages, want to know about the AI content, how to do the AI twin, and like all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm on here talking about. If I do get anyone here who wants to know about something else, y'all know I'm more than happy to share my screen and kind of show the other programs as well. But the main reason I got on here, I don't think I'm frozen now. Sorry about that, y'all. I told y'all, as soon as I get on the Wi-Fi, I can't go live. I gotta literally connect directly in order to keep my signal, which is strange because I only had an issue on YouTube. So hopefully I'm not frozen, y'all. But I was gonna share my screen just to kind of show y'all the AI community. I've been getting a lot of people wanting to know more about AI and how I'm able to like clone myself and create the AI twin. But hopefully y'all can see me. Can somebody that's in here let me know in the chat if I'm frozen or if y'all can see my screen or not? Because at this point, I don't even know if the live is still frozen or if I'm just talking to myself or what. But I don't think I'm frozen. But yes, anyways, I'm just gonna start speaking since no one is responding. But yes, y'all, this is the AI community that a lot of y'all have been asking about, want to know how I learned how to do the AI twin and make her talk, make her walk, make her move. This is the program right here, Phase 4 AI, y'all. Right now, it's currently on sale, a flash sale that they're having for the 4th of July. So you can join this community now for a little bit less than what the original price is. But it basically will teach you how to train your twin, how to clone yourself, how to make yourself talk, move, like all of the things, y'all. And honestly, make it easier for you to create content, especially if you're somebody who wants to be face forward like I am, but then you don't always want to be on camera and always have to record content to promote your digital products. Being able to create AI twin has made it so much easier for me, y'all. So much easier. But this is the program right here that I learned from. It is an affiliate as well. So not only can you use this to learn how to clone yourself and do all of these things, you can also be an affiliate, y'all, and promote this for 70% commission, which is a good thing because I'm not gonna lie, since I've been using my AI twin, I have been getting a lot of sales on Phase 4 AI because the number one thing people want to know is how I was able to clone myself, how I was able to do it, how I was able to create the twin, because people want to work smarter. And the fact that I have a program that I could refer them to just makes it easier on me too. And also, y'all, they just did a lot of new updates in this community. Like today, I haven't even seen them honestly, so I'm looking for them to see where they're at. But they updated some of the modules and then also added some new stuff, like teaching you how to make your twin sing, how to do UGC. I don't know if y'all familiar with UGC, but that's kind of that's user generated content where you promote products for different brands. So when you get the brand deals and you have to make the video, y'all, you can literally use an AI twin to do all of it now. So you don't even got to show up on camera to do UGC if you wanted to. And they teach you that in here too. I think that's one of the new things that was added to the program. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just not exactly sure where they put it, but that's one of the new things you can learn inside of here too. But it gives you done for you hooks and captions, so that way you're able to promote this community if you don't want to. I mean, if you want to. And honestly, y'all, when I started in this community, I didn't have any intentions on reselling it. I got in here because I wanted to know how to do my AI twin. I'm just being honest. I wanted to know how to clone myself and make it look decent and consistent, and that's the reason why I got it. And then the fact that I was able to do be an affiliate just made it even better, right? But it teaches you how to do how to train yourself first, how to do text to image, how to do image to image, how to do image to video. And I know if you're new to AI, the AI stuff, you probably don't know exactly what that means, but basically how to use text and you describe your own scene to create an image, or how to take somebody else's image and then recreate the scene with you in it, and then how to take your image once you like it and turn it into a video, y'all. Teaches you all of that. Also teaches you how to make your AI twin or your avatar talk. So you can actually create a twin or like a realistic avatar. They teach you multiple ways to do this. It teaches you how to do two people at once. Like if you have a person and y'all both want to do a video together using an AI twin. Also how to do branded content so you can promote your brand inside of your videos. Canva and AI. And then how to make like the mini movies, like the little mini scenes. You could do that. And then also how to create your own chatbot. So there's a lot of stuff in here that can be used to teach you how to basically work smarter. That's the only way I can put it, y'all. How to work smarter and not harder is the best way I can describe it. Okay, hold on. So yeah, like I said, if you are watching and you are a person who wanted to know how, this is the program, y'all. It's on sale right now. I can also show y'all some of it's set up on the school platform, similar to all the big courses and stuff like that too. That's why it looks similar. So you could access this from an app, from your phone, anything, y'all. And it has a community too. So you still have that community portion where you can come in here. Oh my goodness, y'all. Ask questions. You got community support, basically. Yep. A lot of people are loving this community. I haven't heard anybody complaining, y'all. There's people getting in here making money, making their first sale simply by just posting their own content with their twin, and then people want to know how, and they just refer them to this, and they're making an affiliate commission off of it. For example, right here, this person said they made their first sale with FFAI after going 3.5 months trying to figure the space out, switching from one trend to another, putting in time, energy, effort to wake up to no sales, and the algorithm not pushing her out. So this is somebody who wasn't able to make sales with no programs, and then they got in this and decided to do the twin AI stuff and eventually made a sale, y'all. Every time you make a sale, you make like $124. So it's really good commission on top of you learning how to build your brand without having to be on camera, but still be the face of your brand. Yep, still be the face of your brand. Good evening, Treasure. How are you? But yes, so a lot of people loving it. I'm showing y'all some of the testimonials right now. This is just random people in the community who post, when they make sales or whatever it is that they want to post. But people are actually doing really good. 11 sales in 24 days. A lot of people are joining, y'all. This community right now is super, super viral, if you would say. And right now would be the time. If you have been considering like learning how to clone yourself and do all the talking videos, join now because it's on sale temporarily. Another person making their first sale. That crazy emoji. Another one said unbelievable. They also made their first sale after getting it 2 weeks ago. Here's another one, y'all. There's a lot of people. Somebody made 500 with their avatar. So I honestly, to be honest, I don't have to work hard when it comes to Phase 4 AI, because simply because I bought this program so that I can learn how to do my own twin. Honestly, that's it. I wanted to do my own twin, and when I post my twin, people want to know how I was able to do it and keep a consistent face. And then when you post the talking videos, people want to know, oh, they can talk too. So I don't got to show up on camera and talk. So all I do is just tell them I learned from Phase 4 AI, and if they want to work smarter, they go buy it, right? So it's not just from you posting your content is going to help you make sales if you decide to be an affiliate. That's good. I am doing good. Yes, that's what I'm talking about now. This is one of the ways right here, y'all. There's so many ways. A lot of y'all ask, but then when we tell y'all, y'all gotta like trust the process. I'm just being honest. Like, I come on here all the time talking about this, y'all. Like I said, if y'all have never seen me before, I got in this space April of 2024. I barely made a year. Thank y'all for the likes. Barely made a year. I got in here April 2024 because I was tired of my 9 to 5 job. I hated it. I couldn't stand it, y'all. I was mentally, emotionally drained. I was tired of not getting paid enough and working hard. All the things, y'all. I was sick of the 9 to 5 world. I did not want to work until I was 65 years old just to barely survive on. I didn't want to do all that shit. Like, I wanted to be able to enjoy my life now. And y'all, I started with a course called UBC, a $500 digital marketing course. That's how I got in this space. I still sell that exact course to this day, but that's how I started. There's multiple ways you can learn, but I learned like that as a complete beginner, y'all, and made $10,000 my second month as a beginner last year. Every month going forward, I consistently made more than my 9 to 5 job, and I quit my job 4 months ago, 4.5 months ago now, to do digital products full time. But I built multiple streams of income. So not just digital marketing, but digital marketing basically opened the door to all the other streams of income that I have. And guess what? I'm not working for nobody else no more. I have my time back. I can work from wherever I want to work, y'all. I can wake up when I want to wake up. I pretty much create my own schedule. I do what I want to do. I still have to put in work in my business, but it's on my time. So if you want to learn, y'all, I come on here answering questions for free. If y'all got questions, I'm giving y'all free answers, and I'm telling y'all how to start. You have to have a product to promote in order to make money, right? I can answer your questions all day, but you got to buy something. You got to invest, right? Because you need a product that you can sell. So you want to start with a done for you product that's already created, that's already proven to be working, already selling, because that's less work you got to do from scratch. So you invest in something that's also going to teach you, but also give you a product to sell that you can promote to make money. That's it. And there's multiple ways y'all can do it. Y'all can do it through UBC. That's the big course. That's the course that I always equate to college. Like if you were to go get a marketing degree, UBC is going to teach you all the branding, all the skills, all the ways, that you need to, all the things you need to learn to be successful in this space. If you don't want to start with a big course like that, you have RBA, y'all, is the other smaller program that I have. And I don't even really want to say smaller because RBA is still a lot of information, y'all. It's teaching you a lot, plus teaching you multiple ways to make money, plus giving you all these different ebooks that you can choose from to make money. And the good thing about it is it's really those programs are really the starting point, because as a beginner, people like to ask, how do I start? That's how you start, because not only is it going to give you the product that you can promote when you're ready, but it's going to teach you everything you need to do and all about digital marketing and how to build the skills that you need. So honestly, I would say if you are a person who wants to do this and wants to learn how to make money in the online space, you need to just figure out which route you want to take and invest in yourself and start the process. That's it. Once you buy the program, you're going to have everything you need, honestly, in one space. It's just up to you to implement the stuff that you learn. That's it. That's all you have to do, Treasure. And anybody else that's listening. This program that I'm showing right now is the AI community. If you want to actually learn how to clone yourself so that when you make content, you don't have to actually film yourself. Your AI twin you can use an AI twin that you can promote content with, versus having to pick up the camera and record. So that's just a way to work smarter, y'all. So that's exactly why I tell y'all when I'm on live, if you join UBC, through Klarna, through Afterpay, or Pay in Full, either of the three, I'll buy Phase 4 AI for you. Like, that's a promo I'm doing right now. If you don't want to do that, then you can still just buy one of the two programs yourself. And if you decide to get Phase 4 AI later, you can. Like, it's really up to you. There's no right or wrong. Honestly, you just want to make sure you're starting with something that's gonna teach you and not just give you a good product, but then you have no idea what to do, right? So that's why I always try to tell y'all the difference between everything. But lately, like I said, I've been using AI to promote my content, and it's made things a lot easier for me, y'all. And this is the program right here. Another person who made their first sale, 62 sales in 17 days, 21 in 32 days, y'all. Like, literally, this person made over 4K. FFAI completely transformed my business. So you just have to be willing to bet on yourself, y'all. We halfway through the year, so you might as well look, just do it. I'm just being honest, just do it. Yep. So people are learning how to do their talking videos and how to pretty much clone themselves to look like them and then make content. This person got 14 sales in 28 days, another first sale. But yep, y'all, let me know if y'all have any questions on this. Let me know. Like I said, if you don't have a product and you want to learn digital marketing, you want to start the way I did, that's through UBC. If you do UBC, I will buy Phase 4 AI for you. I can't say free because somebody has to buy it. I will actually buy it, but that's when you join UBC. If not, y'all, Phase 4 AI is on sale right now for only $141, y'all. This product can actually help you make money. I'm just being honest. It can. I just need to know like where y'all at. Some people are already in the process. Some people have already started. Some people that join my lives, they completely new to the digital marketing space. But just let me know where y'all at in the process. If y'all have questions, y'all, I can guide y'all, tell y'all what type of product y'all should probably start with and how you can do it, y'all, to benefit you, whatever your circumstance is. You have high ticket, we have low ticket. Like literally, y'all, RBA, is it true that UBC will be added to it? UBC will be added to what, Brittany? I don't know what you're talking about because I'm not sure. Will UBC be added to what? No, what? Wait. Where you get from? What you mean added? Oh shit! What do you mean added to it? I don't know what you mean by added to it. I haven't heard anything about UBC being added to Phase 4 AI. You talking about like all the information inside of UBC, or would they collaborate? I haven't heard that at all. And you know, I have UBC and Phase 4 AI. I've heard of no collaboration between the two, unless I'm late. Where you got it from? They're definitely not gonna add it to it though. They may collaborate in some way if you heard that, but it'll never be added to it. No matter what, UBC is gonna have to be bought $4.99. You see what I'm saying? When you see collaborate, they may add a module or two, but I haven't heard any of that. Because it's two different programs. What do you have, Brittany? I can't remember. But no, I haven't heard anything. And I have both of them, y'all. Nope. Which is UBC right here. I don't see no announcements about that. And I haven't seen any announcements in Phase 4 AI. Yeah, no, not that I know of. They have like some AI content inside of UBC, but Phase 4 AI teaches you a lot, like when it comes to the twin stuff. So it's its own community. It's its own community, y'all. But now you got me curious. I'm like, where you heard that at? Now I have not heard that. No, but I honestly feel like y'all, if y'all face forward, if you're getting burnt out, or if you just don't want to show your face, you don't want to be on camera, Phase 4 AI is for you. I'm just being honest because it's going to teach you, like I said, how to train yourself. Here's the new one right here, prompting. Now, this girl right here, I don't know how to say her name. I think it's Kristen or something like that. She collabed with them, and this was added. This was recent. The prompt guide, the prompt vault, but I don't think you're getting a prompt vault for free. It's just showing you how you can get it. It's just a vault where you don't have to guess the prompts. Somebody's giving you like hundreds of prompts that you can use to create your videos, but you still would have to purchase the vault. That's one of the new things that was added. Here's the UGC module, y'all. I needed to update mine. That's why I wasn't showing up. So this just was added today. Teaching you UGC, y'all. Like, you can't tell me this ain't, instead of having to record the stuff yourself when you do the stuff for brands, it's teaching you how to use your twin to do it, y'all. That's a whole nother stream of income. So that's something new that was just added. And that's another good thing. Oh, here's the singing twins. I told y'all they just added singing. So pretty much teaching you how to make your twin actually sing. The twin and the avatar, y'all. That's also new. So they continue to add to this program too. You don't have to pay extra for any of this, y'all. It gets added automatically once you're in here. And it's also in Spanish, as y'all can see, the Phase 4 AI. But yes, UGC prompting and the singing was just added today. Yep. With the Phase 4 AI, when I purchase it, do they use your face and body? Is it an app, additional paid inside? So the way it works when you get access to Phase 4 AI, it's multiple ways in here that it's being taught. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. So it's multiple ways. You're gonna have to find what works for you. Like, I know what works for me, but they teach you how to train your twin in like a program, but there's other ways you can train your twin too. And depending on the program that you choose, it's a subscription, if that makes sense. It's not like a crazy price. It just depends on what you choose. Some of them are good because they pay as you go, meaning you can just upload credits or buy credits and then do what you need to do. And then some of them is like a monthly subscription, as low as like $10 a month. But that's how you're going to keep being able to generate a certain amount of images and a certain amount of videos within that 30-day period, and then it resets, if that makes sense. So depending on which tier you choose, you can start with the lowest, the mid, the highest, whatever. There is a subscription in order to keep generating the images and videos, y'all. But it's not like a ridiculous price, if that's what you're asking. But yeah. And then once you find out what works for you, you can pretty much have one paid subscription to do it all, if that makes sense. The video, the image, everything. But did I read? Let me see. I think that's what you were asking, Brittany, right? And it's up to you how you train. So the way it works as far as your face and body, when you get in here, it's depending on which program you use, it's teaching you how, it's walking you through how to upload your images. So you have to upload images of yourself. That's how you train yourself. So depending on the quality of images you upload and how many is how well your twin will look like you, if that makes sense. So if you want to get like the body type right, then of course you would want to upload full body images too. But it's mainly about the face, honestly, because you can prompt AI. Once you have the face right, you can prompt AI on most programs on making you smaller or bigger, if that makes sense, just in the prompt telling it how to create the image. So it's mainly just about getting your face right. But yeah, it's really up to you how well you train yourself based on the images that you upload. Yeah, so it tells you, the community, this program tells you which programs to use in order to get the good twins, if that makes sense, because some programs have you looking crazy. But that's the reason why I bought Phase 4 AI, because I was doing this without this and my twin did not look right. She looked crazy. And I kept seeing all these people with these nice looking twins consistent. And I'm like, how are they doing this? And every time I would check their page, they store, everybody had Phase 4 AI. So that's the reason I even got in here, because I was like, I got to get in here. I got to figure out what program they using, right? So that was the reason why I even got it, because it is a good program. It teaches you really good on how to do it. Yes. Yep. So that's how it works. I mean, because a lot of this stuff, of course, you can find it all, but you're gonna have to do a lot of research, a lot of Googling. Because when I got in here, I thought I knew it all because I thought I had found enough. But then I found out about these other ways to do it that made the twin look more realistic, you know? So it just makes sense. And then Katie, the girl who created Phase 4 AI, she does a lot of trial and error and spending money on these different programs to find the best. So it just makes it easier for us where you can just buy the program, get in here, and already know which programs work and which ones don't. So you're not guessing, you know what I mean? And trying to do it on your own. But yep, y'all, it's a good community. Like I said, people are in here loving the community. You still got that little community portion right here. And then I always like to show this to show people, you know, that people are making money just by being an affiliate of this, and then they happy with the results that they're getting. As y'all can see from reading like some of the content. And like I said, right now she has Phase 4 AI on sale for the 4th of July. So but yeah, people are I'm happy with it, y'all. I done made 2 sales today just from Phase 4 AI. And it's crazy because the 2 sales that I made was silent buyers. Like, didn't ask me no questions. I don't even know where they came from. You know what I mean? But they probably watching my content either on YouTube or Instagram, my AI twin. And people, if you create your twin good and you actually promoting your twin, posting content, people want to know how you did it. And you can be an affiliate and promote the program that you learned from, y'all. It's all about working smarter. I'm just being honest. Working smarter, not harder. Do I have anybody in here that's new to digital marketing who doesn't have any digital products like that they promote at all? Like no programs, no courses, no digital products? How did you execute selling digital products? So I started with UBC, Brittany. So when I got in this space, the course that I kept seeing was Ultimate Branding course last year is when I discovered digital products and all of this, how all these people were like making money and basically living the life that I was trying to live. And I bought that course. I bought UBC because it teaches you skills. It teaches you branding. It teaches you marketing and how to show up online. It teaches you like all those foundational skills that you need to be able to make money. I'm now getting started with digital product. I feel like it's a lot, but I need help. It's honestly not, but it's normal to feel like that, especially if you knew you're gonna get you may feel overwhelmed, but it's not. Don't let it overwhelm you. You just have to buy from somebody who you know gonna help you and be there when you got questions. I'm just saying. And if you do that, you always have somebody coaching you, y'all. Y'all, when y'all buy from me, it ain't nobody in here that can say I don't be answering they calls or texts, baby. I'll be replying back to DMs, emails, everything. So it's really not. You just have to focus. Like if you want a product that you can sell, like I started with UBC. At the time when I got into UBC, it was MRR. So it was 100% profit at the time. So I got that course, y'all. I learned everything from scratch about digital marketing as a beginner because it's a beginner-friendly course. The course was able to be resold. It was my first digital product. I didn't have no product. So I bought that course so I can learn and also make money from it. I did 2 things at once. So I made that one-time investment, best investment I ever made, y'all. Bought that course for $499, did it through Afterpay. So I broke it down into payments and I learned the skills that I needed to learn. And as I was learning, I created a brand new Instagram account, no followers, started from zero. And all I did was use the stuff I was learning and I started growing and learning at the same time. Eventually I made a sale, y'all. Every time I made a sale, I was making $500 every single time. And before I knew it, by month 2, I had made 10K in just month 2 alone. But I started with a course like that gave me the skills that I needed. Now, I'm going to be honest. Do you have to start with a big course like that? No. I'm going to just be honest with you. You don't. But if that's the route you want to take, I don't tell people not to because I feel like it's a great way to start because it teaches you so much about how to show up online. But there's other ways you can get in this space that won't cost you as much if you're looking for something more affordable. But you got to start with something. It's best to start with something like that is your product and your education, if that makes sense. With the new Instagram account, did you pay? No. So in the beginning, I had all organic growth, and I was faceless at that. So when I first started, I was shy. I didn't want to show up online. So I started a brand new Instagram, completely faceless. So I was posting videos of people who don't even look like me, just random videos, because I was a faceless digital marketer. And I started from zero, like most people, y'all. That's why I say don't let it discourage you, because most people start a brand new page when they do this, because you can't just piggyback off a personal page, especially if your personal page has nothing to do with business. And I grew the page, y'all. I made my first sale with like 300 followers. Somebody bought the $500 course from me. I had 300 followers. So the same way I did it, the same way you see everybody else doing it, is the same way anybody else can do it, right? It's really up to you and how much you show up and how much effort you put into it. But I did not pay for ads at all. I had made like 2,000 without ever showing my face on any platform at all. And then I came onto YouTube, kind of like talking about my journey and this, that, and the other. But I stayed faceless for like 6 months before I even went face forward on Instagram. But yeah, that's what UBC teaches you, though. It teaches you the branding part of it and the social media part of it, and how to make content, how to optimize your bio, what to post, what you shouldn't post, how to attract people to you without, chasing people down to make money. So I don't regret not one bit starting like that. Like, it was the best thing that could have happened. And it's crazy because I almost didn't do it because I hesitated so much. And I was like, I don't know. And I finally just took the leap and I did it. And my life looks completely different now, just simply because I made an investment so that I can learn the right way. And then that's it. That's all I did. I didn't pay for any ads at first at all. I just recently paid for an ad, honestly. But I didn't pay for ads at all in the beginning. At all. You don't have to do that either. Do you have a digital product, Brittany, that you trying to promote, or no? With a faceless, did you use reels and stories from BBC course to market on Instagram? Yeah, so what I did was I used reels, but I found my videos on Canva for free. Like, they teach you. Okay, you have RBA. So yeah, you good. You can learn. I was just gonna say RBA is another starting point that doesn't cost a lot, but you can definitely learn what you need to learn from RBA. RBA gives you like all those different digital products that you can choose from. So yeah, I posted reels, but I used videos of Caucasian women because that's all you could find back then. So I would find random videos on Canva, and then I bought a content bank for somebody. Like, back then, the content banks were big, where people would have a vault of like 1,000 videos already to, and you just pick. So I bought one of those from everybody, and I from somebody, and I was just using those videos. But what you come to find with that is your videos start to look like everybody else's, because who else has the content bank, right? So eventually you seeing your same video on somebody else's page. I mean, it worked for a while, but now that's what I'm saying. With AI on the scene, is if you want to stand out, you better off building an AI twin, and you can create your own scenes. So you know that nobody gonna have a video that looks like yours, right? Because it's AI. You creating the scene, the outfit, you doing whatever you want. You can be creative. So that's kind of how why the content banks are kind of like dead at this point. But yeah, RBA, you have multiple ways. You can promote RBA itself, the whole program, like I did, or you can promote certain ebooks, those PLR ebooks they have in there. You can promote those individual ebooks if they align with your niche. Me personally, I would just promote the whole RBA community because it just makes sense. But some people do individually promote or like bundle the ebooks together. The good thing about RBA is with those ebooks, you can control the price, and do what you want with them. You can run sales, you can do discounts. There's so many ways you can make money from RBA. And if you don't want to show your face, girl, get you an AI twin. If you don't want to record the content yourself, if that makes sense. But yeah, y'all don't overthink it. You just gotta, y'all, you have beginners getting in UBC, RBA, and they get in there, they learn a little bit, they start their new account, and follow other people. Follow other people like me doing the same thing. Look at our content. Don't copy it, but you can definitely use it for inspiration to learn exactly. That's how I learn. I learn by looking at other people, and I'm like, okay, this makes sense. Why they posting this? Why the video this short? Okay, so you know what I mean? You can kind of compare and you can easily get the hang of what you should be doing, but it's all going to depend on your target audience. So whoever you targeting is going to determine like how you do your content, or at least the hooks that you use on your content. Did you build a stand store? Yes, you had to, because that's how you're going to sell. That's like your website. So you just sign up for Stand Store. It's easy, y'all. It's very easy. Like you literally just sign up for the Stand Store. If you haven't already, use the free trial. I have a free trial linked in my YouTube bio. It'll give you 14 days for free. But you literally sign up for Stand Store, and Stand Store is very user friendly. You design it how you want. There's different templates you can pick from, and then you just link the product. Like you link RBA, and the way that you link that, use RBA where they talk about how to do it, how to set it up, and you add it to your store. It's something that you can do like just like that if you really just sit down, take the time, watch the module, and then you have your store set up with RBA. You can add RBA, you can add the free sneak peek, so that way you can promote the sneak peek for free. So people who you can tell people, okay, if you want to get the sneak peek, you can download it, give me your email, you can see the sneak peek. That's how you can build your email marketing list. And then once you have that set up, you honestly ready to just put the Stand Store link in bio. And anytime you make content, you want to direct people to the link in bio where they can find your store where you have RBA or whatever else you're going to have on the store. But yeah, use the actual program you have to show you how to set it up. But yeah, that's what I did. I got UBC. I knew I needed a store in order to sell UBC. I chose Stand Store. I signed up for an account. I did the 14-day free trial. I went back to UBC to learn how to set it up because they had a module in there because it's beginner friendly. Hey, step by step, how to add this to your store, whether you're using this store, that store, this store, whatever store. And I followed the directions and I just set it up. I created a new Instagram account. I didn't really know what to put in my bio, so I went and looked at other people's bio so I can understand, right? And it was just trial and error, y'all. Sometimes y'all wait so long trying to make everything perfect when you could have just did it and then learned from your mistake and then already been past it, if that makes sense. Okay, I read that. I'm testing it out, but I feel I'm unsure. I'm adding freebies first. Yeah, if you feel unsure, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but you can always send me the link. I can check to see if you have it set up right. Yep, I can always look at it to see if you have it set up right. And then you can always test it too. Like once you set everything up, take your Stand Store link that's in the top right corner and like paste it in a new window and see if it opens your store with your products, you know? And honestly, it gets easier. Like the more you do this, like once you get past that and you add some products and you learn it, the next thing you know, you're a pro at using Stand because it's repetitive. Is once you add one product, depending on if it's an affiliate or just a standalone digital product, it's the same process. Okay, thank you. Yeah, send it to me, DM it to me, and I can click on it to tell you if it shows up right or how the store looks. Yeah, just send it to me. But yes, y'all, any more questions from anybody? I was showing, if anybody just joined, y'all, I was talking about Phase 4 AI, which is this community right here, which is the AI community that I learned to clone myself and create an AI twin. And it makes creating content a lot easier for me because I can make the twin move, I can make it talk, and it makes it easier because I can literally sit here and create a certain amount of videos without ever having to pull out the camera and record. And then the twin looks similar to me. So it's an affiliate program. You can make money from it, y'all. So not only can you learn from this to create your twin, but you can be an affiliate if you choose to and get 70% commission. And that's what most people do. And guess what? almost everybody in here making money from it simply because they posting their own content with their twin and people want to know how they did it. So they refer them to the program, which is how they learned it, right? You're welcome, Brittany. Yep, which is how they learned it. But yeah, let me know if y'all have any more questions. Like I said, if anybody is new here, new to digital marketing, doesn't know where to start, y'all, I'll recommend UBC. It's the big course. If you don't want to start with UBC, start with RBA. And all of the products that I talk about are linked in bio, y'all. Both of those programs will teach you what you need to know, plus give you your first digital product that's already done, already proven to work, already proven to sell. You don't have to guess. You don't have to go in Canva and create nothing from scratch. You don't got to do none of that, y'all. You start with something that's going to teach you what you need to know, and then something that you can be an affiliate for, so that way you can make money at the same time. And it's working, y'all. It's proven to work. People love the program, so you don't have to guess if it's good or not, if that makes sense. And then if you want to work smart, you learn how to clone yourself, use AI. If you don't want to show your face, it's nothing wrong with recording content, y'all. I did it for a long time, but I started to get burnt out, like always having to record B-roll. So that's the reason why I got Phase 4 AI, so I can learn how to do the AI. And then the days that I don't want to do it and I want to be lazy, I can still remain consistent, showing up online with content, just using a cloned AI twin. That's it. And right now, anybody who joins UBC through Klarna or Afterpay, I'm actually buying Phase 4 AI for you. That's one of the promos that I'm doing right now. Not free, y'all. I'm buying it, meaning I have to pay for it. Because somebody got to pay for it, right? But yes, that's just one of the promos I'm doing. Join UBC through Klarna, through Afterpay, or Pay in Full, either of the three. I would buy the Phase 4 AI program for you, and that way you can learn how to clone yourself and be an affiliate if you choose to. And right now, y'all, I don't know if y'all seen it, but AI is going crazy. So you definitely want to learn it. And it's not going anywhere no time soon. Y'all know AI taking over everything. When you got big time companies hiring using AI for all their back end stuff, baby, they gonna replace our asses. Let me stop. But yes, let me know if y'all have any questions. Any last minute questions? Do y'all want to see UBC? Anybody in here want to see the inside of UBC that's curious on what it looks like? Let me know in the chat, y'all. I can share my screen to show UBC. Or if you want to see RBA, I can share my screen to show RBA. Either one. But let me know, because I don't want to be showing y'all stuff y'all don't want to see. Where's my water? Hey, Black Widow. How are you? Did you? Congrats. Look, see, that let y'all know right there. I don't be knowing who buying what. All these different names. I don't be knowing what's what. Uh-oh, congrats. Look, let me do my love. I forgot what it is. Is it, I think it's a peace sign that does like the confetti. Hold on, y'all. Just ignore me right now. My little thing like does confetti and stuff. And now look, there it go. Uh-oh. Congrats. Look, you can make a lot more. Trust me. You about to retire ASAP. Look, I feel that. Anytime somebody tell me they about to retire, quit, I'll be like, baby, I ain't gonna tell you to do it now, but I can feel that in my soul. Cause baby, when I tell y'all I was ready to quit my job, once you get fed up, that's why I say some of y'all ain't been fed up enough. Some of y'all ain't going hard enough for this. That's why it ain't working. Because once you get fed up and you get uncomfortable enough with your situation, baby, you're gonna do whatever it takes to make money. Let me take that back. Not whatever it takes, but you know what I mean. You're gonna work hard enough to make this work, and you're gonna get out of that situation because that's what happened to me. I guarantee I guarantee if I know for a fact if I wouldn't have stopped liking my job, I would still be there working it like a dumbass, not knowing well, I knew better, but you comfortable. You ain't mad, you ain't complaining about nothing, you showing up every day, even though they ain't paying you enough, you fine with it because you okay. But the minute I started to get agitated and get uncomfortable and the job started to make me miserable, and it got to the point where I would wake up in the morning almost in tears because I didn't want to go to the job, but I had to. That's when I was like, oh, baby, no, something got to happen. And I wasn't just going to quit my job because I'm smart. I ain't one of those people who just going to be like, oh, I quit. Baby, I got responsibility. So what did I do? I went looking for another way. And I was hungry for it so bad, so much, I made it work, y'all. I literally started Googling ways to make money online, and digital marketing kept popping up. That's how I even learned about all these different courses and products, and I bought it. I bought one. I was like, I'm buying it. I'm supposed to figure this out. I was like, if it's working for her and him and her, I was like, they ain't no different from me. If they can do it, I can do it. And that's exactly what I told myself. And a year later, look, I no longer work for that job, for no job for that matter. I work for myself. I make more money than they was paying me anyway. And I feel like I'm free. I feel like I got my time back and I can do what I want, y'all. Like when I tell y'all I never know what day it is, it's simply because I don't have no 9 to 5 job. So sometimes I don't really know what day it is. But best believe when I was working, I knew exactly what day it was because 9 times out of 10, I was waiting on Friday. Like, baby, is Friday gonna hurry up and get here? And I on the weekend, I knew what day it was because on Sunday, I spent all day Sunday stressing about having to go to work Monday. So it's just a whole different lifestyle, a whole different mindset once you realize you don't have to work for nobody else. You don't got to be miserable at somebody's job, giving them 8 to 12 hours a day of your time, and they can care less. You replaceable at any moment. Any moment they'll replace you. And let something happen. They don't care. They still gonna replace you. Wait, I saw a bug. They will replace you so quick. Yep. My job made me so upset that I just went ahead and stopped letting to get the best of me and started right. Exactly. That's what happened with me. I'm a person, no matter what I do, I want to do it at the best of my ability. So at work, I always try to meet all my I worked from home, so I always tried to meet all my quota. Like I took pride in meeting quality, meeting schedule adherence, meeting all that. Baby, I knew when I was fed up because I didn't give a damn about schedule adherence. I didn't give a damn about quality. If you called me on that phone yelling and screaming, baby, I was about to put you in your place real quick. I didn't care no more. And when I started seeing my stats slack and I was getting them little coaching and I didn't really care, schedule adherence, not my whole time I was there for the 2.5 years, I always made schedule adherence. Baby, them last couple months, I was below. And that's because I was going to break when I wasn't supposed to. I was getting off them phones when I needed a mental reset. Like I didn't care. And when you get to that point, you don't care. It's like You need something different. And that's what a lot of people's problem is. They haven't gotten to the point where it's like, okay, I gotta do this. You gotta really, really want a different life in order to really go after it and really make it work. That's the only way it's gonna work. I can come on here and talk until I'm blue in the face about products and how to do this and how to do that. Some people gonna move, some people not. That's just how it is. They will replace you quick. Yep. Right. I met a lot of people through this whole process who came to me and told me they was laid off from their job. Like no notice, no nothing. I was like, I told y'all. Like, and I don't tell people to quit their job, but what I do tell people is don't depend on only your job's income. Like you should always have another stream of income for the simple reason those 9 to 5s don't owe you nothing. They don't gotta keep you. And if you live in a state like me, Texas, they don't gotta tell you why they let you go. They can let you go when they feel like it. Like, what is it called? Like an at-will state or something like that. And the last thing I want to do is be in a situation where my job is basically in control of my life. The next thing I know, I wake up, they tell me this is my last day. Now I'm scrambling, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Like, you should never let that happen, especially not now when online income is so big now, because everything's pretty much going digital, y'all. AI taking over, all this digital stuff taking over. People don't even want to write on pen and paper no more. You know what I mean? It's just like right now, it's so many ways to do this. Like, I feel like everybody should build another stream of income, even if you like your job, because why not? Most of the time, you're gonna surpass it anyway. In the online space, you're gonna make more money than they paying you in the first place. But why not do both? Look, I did both for a whole year. I worked my job and did digital marketing, and digital marketing was paying me way more for the whole year. Exactly. Yep. Because they would definitely let you go or replace you. It really just depends. And it's crazy because a lot of the jobs replacing people for robots and digital for AI. Like they laying off because they got AI to do it. They don't need you, right? That's why I be always talking about AI now. They got AI to figure out your job position. So let me go ahead and not have to pay this person. They don't gotta pay AI. Right? I already made a quarter of what I made in a check every 2 weeks. I want to keep going. Yes, exactly. It only gets better. Trust me. That's just the starting point. It only gets better. If you keep going, you keep believing, and you don't get discouraged, and you stay in the right mindset of you can do this, just like I did it, just like other people doing it, you can definitely do a lot more. That's anybody, because I'm telling y'all, mindset is what holds a lot of people back. They have all the skills, they have all the best products, they have the best websites, they have everything they need in front of them. But what's holding them back from making money is the fact that they don't really believe they can make money. They don't truly believe like that they can do this. They don't truly believe they can make 5,000 a month or 10,000 a month. They don't believe it. And your subconscious knows you don't believe it. You may not say it out loud, but your mind is powerful. And when you think like that, guess what? You're not gonna do it. So it's all about the mind, honestly. Also, you never know when another pandemic. Oh yeah, we don't even want to talk about that. Gonna happen. Look, exactly. It ain't gonna stop nothing over here. Right. It's always good, right? Because people gonna be online shopping. Because look, what we was doing during the pandemic on the internet, still buying shit. We ain't had nothing to do. Right? Exactly. And I'm not gonna lie, the biggest thing, the main reason that I started digital marketing is because I was so miserable at my job and I wanted to make more money. Like that was the main reasons. Like I wanted more money. I'm gonna be honest. Like I wanted more money. And why do you want more money though? It's because you want to live a happy life. Like you want to live a life where you're not feeling like you just working to pay bills. That's the reason you want more money. So after being able to do this and make money, like it's not even about the money. It's about what money can do, which is give you your time back where you don't have to go sit at somebody's job and work for them all day. Make it to where you can walk in the store and buy what you want and not have to think, oh, let me check my account first to make sure I have enough. I can spend a lot more time with my kids and my family, and I'm not worried about, oh, I can't make it, I got to go to work. It's all those things that actually they say money can't buy, but can buy, because once you make enough money, you don't got to work for somebody else and be stuck at their job all day, missing out on life just to do it all over again. And like I honestly feel like This is something that I wish I would have discovered a long time ago. Because baby, I'd have been quit my job, them 9 to 5s years ago, had I been thinking. But they don't teach us to think like that in school. They only teach you go to school so you can go back to school, go to college and get a degree, and do what with your degree? Get out and go get a job, right? And go work for somebody. They're not teaching you how to get out and be an entrepreneur and be a millionaire. They're not teaching that at all. But it's very much so possible for anybody. Yep, very possible for anybody. But that's good. I'm happy for you. That is good. And some people, I mean, they just stuck. Sometimes you can help people, but I can help people all day, every day. But at the end of the day, sometimes it gotta eventually click with the person. Like they gotta figure it out. Like, I ain't trying to, but that's just after so long, you have to figure it out. But yes, y'all, right? Money buys time. Exactly. It does. It buys your time back. Because guess what? When you in digital marketing and you can make $1,000 a day, guess what? Some people not even making $1,000 in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Some people don't make that in 2 weeks. Imagine making it in one day or making $500 a day. Imagine making the money you need to make to pay all your bills the first week of the month. Now you can really just chill. Like you gonna work, but you really ain't stressing because the bill's paid and whatever you make, you say you doing. So that's what this space can do for people. Instead of working a whole 2 weeks just to get your check, pay all your bills, and then have like what a couple. I don't even want. Some people don't even have $100 left. It really just depends. And now you sitting there stressing, trying to wait for the next 2 weeks to go by, just so you can do the same thing again. I'm just like this ain't it. I looked at my PTO. I'm like, I'm gonna make this work. Look, I took every inch of what I had before I left. All of it. I was like, give me mine. I took that little leave of absence. Even got my little leave of absence in with pay. I was like, I'm paying for it. Short-term disability, I need it. Y'all done stressed me out so bad, give it to me. And kept getting paid while not going to work. But they're not gonna tell you all that, how to do all that. They're not gonna tell you about all that stuff. But yep, take it all. Yep. But yes, y'all, let me know if anybody has questions. Like I always say, I always tell people, UBC, if you want to start like I did with the big digital marketing course, if you don't want to pay for a $499 course, start with RBA. RBA is just as good. It's just different. It's not like a full course teaching you like all the skills, but definitely gives you multiple ways to make money. And RBA costs a lot less, y'all. I sell RBA of $225, but I have it marked down for only $99 right now. And $99, y'all gonna spend that anyway on something that ain't finna make y'all no money back. So you may as well invest, right? And get a digital product that's gonna teach you plus help you make money. And then when you factor in payment plans through Klarna and Afterpay, y'all, that's $25 when you do 4 payments. And if you do UBC, that's $125 if you do 4 payments. There's even a way to do UBC with 0 down if you get approved for that option and 12 payments. So there's multiple ways to do it, but it's up to the person and if they really want it and if they really want to learn and if they really believe. Because there's so many people who really don't believe. Like people be tripping, y'all. They be really thinking like we making this up. I'm like, baby, I ain't. Look, you think I'm gonna argue with you in the comments? I made my money. You can say over there and say it ain't working. I don't give a damn. That's how I be thinking. Like y'all stupid. Like I used to engage with the people, but I'm like, why are you? There's no reason for me to go back and forth in the comments with somebody who being weird and saying dumb stuff. Like I made my money. I know it worked. That's up. You want to sit there and most of the time, those are the broke people too, and that's exactly why you're gonna stay broke with that kind of mindset. That's exactly why. That's exactly why. But you always gonna have people like that who don't believe. But look, it's not my job to convince you, baby. I just come on here, provide the information, tell y'all how I did it, how everybody else doing it. If you want to use the information and do it, It's up to you. I'm not gonna be nobody to down to to start. But if you do, look, I'm here to help, y'all. I'm here to help if you do. I am here to help. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to be that person thinking everything was a SCAM. Oh, they lying. Oh, that ain't true. I ain't no way they making that much money in one day. That used to be me. I'm just not the person who gonna comment on somebody's shit. Like, I feel like if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. Like, I don't be understand why people get this like, who raised y'all? Sometimes is what I be thinking. Cause yeah, I might not believe what somebody say on a post, or I might be a non-believer, but do you think I'm gonna post and make a comment and be like, you lying, or you did? Like, it costs nothing to scroll. Like, go. If you don't like it, scroll past. Like, that's just weird energy to me, but we can't control that, right? Nobody can. Yep, nobody can. I'm like, if you got that much time to comment, you need to just go ahead and buy something at this point. You should just go ahead and buy something. No, don't delete it. But yes, y'all, I'm gonna get off here in a minute. I'm gonna wait, see if y'all got any last minute questions, y'all. Like I said, UBC or RBA, it really doesn't matter. If you want to learn how to clone yourself, I would recommend this program on the screen, Phase 4 AI. That's how I learned how to create my twin and pretty much not have to be stressed about picking up the camera to get B-roll. I can just create any scene, any outfit, pretty much whatever you want to create and post it. And that's how you promote your digital products. Honestly, it's like one of the easiest ways to do this right now. Can you use AI for faces? Yes. So faces, same thing, y'all. So a lot of people who are faces are using AI now, because what's happening with faceless is everybody videos look the same, right? Because faceless was you getting that vault, right? Or getting a content vault from somebody, or you going on Canva and you finding videos. But guess what? All the faceless creators finding the same video. So you see overlap in videos. So a lot of faceless people, since AI is on the scene, were asking like, how can they do it? Basically, you can still do it. You would just clone somebody who don't look like you if you don't want it to be you. And what happens is it lets you create a consistent person. You see what I'm saying? No matter how you want the person to look, even if you want it to be your color or not, but at least once you clone it, you have your consistent person instead of having faceless people have random people, right? Because you never have the same face. So it's the same concept. You just don't use your pictures. You have to use pictures of something else and get you a consistent person clone. And now every time you post your content, you have that same face. Yep, but definitely works. And now it makes it better for faceless people because their videos don't look like everybody else's from a vault or from a Canva, because now you creating the outfits, the scenes, and the hair and all of that. So yep, same thing. I created an avatar of myself, but I can do branded mini movies. Right, yeah. I learned how to do the branded mini movies too in here. Yep. I did like a little branded mini movie. I did 2 of them actually. You can bulk content with creating my own videos. I love variety. Yes. Yep. Look, I'm in love with the AI twins, because baby, I don't be want to pick up that camera. I don't want to get up and look presentable all the time. But baby, my twin gonna show up presentable all the time. All the time. Yes, good for ads. Yep, that's true. People use it for ads all the time. So convenient, y'all. And look it up. It's not going anywhere. Big time companies using AI now. That's why some of y'all losing y'all jobs because AI. No, let me stop. I'm just saying. Y'all might as well jump on it now. Y'all, that's Chat GPT. That's all of that. Not just the twins. When y'all using Chat GPT, that's AI. All of that's AI. Yes, you're welcome. All of that is AI. Up. How long has it been? Up. I've been on here a little bit over an hour. I did good. I stayed on an hour. I always stay on at least an hour. Always. But yes, y'all, you can always find me over on IG. If I'm not here, y'all got questions that y'all think of, follow me on Instagram. The link is in bio. Y'all can message me over there if y'all have questions. If anybody does join UBC, let me know. Send me a message on Instagram. I'll buy Phase 4 AI for you if you join UBC by paying in full or using Klarna or Afterpay. Either of those three, I'll buy it for you, but you just have to send me a message on Instagram letting me know. Otherwise, I won't know, right? Because everybody don't see this. So if you don't see it, then it don't apply to you. So yes, y'all, but you just got to start. If you're watching and you've been watching for a while, now is the perfect time, y'all. Half the year is over already. You honestly should have started already at the beginning of the year, but you got 6 more months to do this, and your life could look totally different. Depending on you. Depending on you, y'all. But I am about to get off of here. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody. And thank y'all for joining.